Okay, so for my video assignment, I did the first one, which was tan, arc, cosine, the negative square root of 3 over 2, and the first thing that I did is I knew that arc cosine is actually sine because it's like the inverse or whatever you call them. And then I know, like, I wrote out the equations. So for tan theta, it's sine over cosine, and for sine theta, I have this one. And then I ended up just plugging in a bunch of the numbers, and what I ended up starting with was the square root of 1 minus, in parentheses, negative 3, the square root of 3 minus 2 to the power of 2, and then that's under negative, I don't know if you can see this, negative square root of negative 3 over 2. And then I ended up simplifying it down. The first thing I did is I got the 2 out of the denominator, and then I got the square root of 3 here, and then I was just basically rearranging the stuff, and I got it down from the square root of 1 minus 3 over 4 to the square root of 1/4, and then I was able to take out the square root and turn it into 2 times the square root of 3 times 1/2 over 3, and then the 2 and the 1/2 canceled, and I got the negative square root of 3 over, or under 3, right there. Okay. And then the next one was easier for me. It was arc, cosine, sine, pi, 5 pi over 4, and so what I did is I used reference angles, and then I found the equivalent angle trig values, and then I went with the first quadrant, so I did arc, cosine, negative sine, and then I changed it to negative because it's in quadrant 3. And then I did, so I have the negative sine, so basically what I'm working with right now is the negative sine pi over 4, and so I found that, and that was the sine of pi over 4 was negative 2 over 2, and then I took the arc cosine, and of course it's negative because quadrant 3, and then I did arc cosine of negative square root of 2 over 2, and that was 3 pi over 4, and that was my answer right there.